What's going on, guys? It's CCA, and today we're playing some more Clash Royale. Got a very fun video today. You guys seem to really like this format where I try and, do some research, go year by year through all of the years of Clash Royale and use a specific deck themed around every year. And today it's going to be the highest skill deck of every single year, starting with 2016 and then going all the way to the current meta into 2025. And yeah, we're going to start off nice and hot in a challenge here with Hog Trifecta. This was super meta, and I honestly think it was pretty high skill at the time. You've obviously got the main three cards, the Hog Rider, the Musketeer, and the Valkyrie. I will say we are going to be using evolutions in this challenge. Obviously, we didn't have Evos in 2016, but I'd just be putting myself at a disadvantage without them, to be honest. So, yeah, Hog Trifecta is our first match. We're going to be playing with 2016. This deck was so good. The Valk, the Hog, the Musketeers. I mean, it's not something you see nowadays at all, obviously, for obvious reasons. I mean, Hog Rider decks have evolved a lot since, as the years have gone on, but let's see if I can protect this cannon. Come on, nice. Valkyrie going to take that out. We are up against Royal Recruits, which is pretty freaking annoying, I can't lie. Let's see if I can tank the fly machine. We can. Beautiful. So now this is where we're going to go for a nice Hog Rider. He might have Goblin Cage. Usually this kind of deck does run Goblin Cage. He does not have it either in cycle or just doesn't have it, but pretty good counter in those Zappies. Let's actually arrow those Zappies down to maybe get the Musketeer onto the tower. Boom. Boom. There we go. Muskie's going to get a hit for us, and that's actually a very lovely start for us right now. We'll cycle an Ice Spirit here. And let's see, bruh, what do you got? Okay, Buddy is going for Recruits once again. You absolutely hate to see it. Recruits are not fun to go up against, bro. He goes for the flying machine, the Royal Hogs. Oh man, we're kind of screwed here. Gonna take a bunch of damage off of those Hogs. Actually, you know what? I mean, yeah, we did take a bunch of damage, but not as much as I thought we were gonna take, so I'm cool with that. Let's chill for a sec if he's gonna go for the Golden Knight. And the Zappies, okay. Using a bunch of elixir for no real reason here, honestly. We're gonna go for the Valk up high. Come on, Valkyrie, and then we go for our Hog Rider. Let's see if I can take out that flying machine. Boom, I see. I knew he had the Goblin Cage. He really screwed that one up. But, wow, tons of damage coming in from the Hog here. Maybe he takes the tower. Let's zap to see if I can. Oh, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We've also got the Evo cannon in cycle now. And, let's just keep pressuring him. Hog Rider, other lane. Ice Spirit. This guy actually, I think he gave up. Wow, he gave up using Royal Recruits. That's hilarious. What a bum. Okay, well, 2016 deck was honestly, a fairly simple win, and we'll definitely take that. Let's move to 2017. And yeah, quickly before we get into the 2017 deck, I love doing these format videos. I love going back and see how old Clash Royale was played, and I hope you guys do too. You guys seem to like this format, so that's why I keep trying to do different ways of recycling this format into new videos. So yeah, 2017, here we come. For 2017, guys, we're going to be using Expo 2.9. Some of you guys might be a little bit upset with the fact that I'm actually using Expo as a high skill deck, but the reason I've got it in here is because I genuinely think Expo does require some skill. In fact, I think it requires so much skill because one large mistake can basically cause you to lose the game. And so, yeah, that's basically why I've got the Expo in here along with the usual suspect cards, the Tesla, the Archers, the Ice Golem, plus all those cycle cards. So, yeah, we're going to try our best here to use Expo cycle against Lenin. Eesh, that's a little bit scary. I can't lie, going up against a former dictator. I think skeletons should counter the wall breakers pretty nicely there. And we'll cycle our archers. Get to the evolution just a tad bit faster. This guy's got Cannoneer, by the way, which is actually really good for us. Let's just go in for the Expo and an Ice Golem. We'll log back the wall breakers. Ice Spirit on the dart. Okay, that was a terrible Ice Spirit. Can I save this Expo? Oh my god, yeah, I can. That Expo's locked on. Absolutely lovely. Expo gets us a bunch of damage, and the fact that he has Cannoneer is really good for us because, well, the tower troop doesn't really matter a whole lot in an Expo matchup, so the less health the tower has, the better for us. I actually need to fireball this and then go for a Tesla on these breakers. Huge negative elixir trade for us there, which is pretty devastating, but hopefully we can get a couple positive elixir trades coming up. He's up a ton of elixir right now. So I'm actually just going to go for a defensive Expo over here because I'm a little bit scared. Let's just kite this Skelly King. That's actually a huge kite because it's going to help us out with the Goblin Gang as well. We'll go Skeletons. We'll also Ice Spirit these wall breakers as they come in for the Expo, and that's a really good defense. We didn't even take any damage. I think we took like a Spear Goblin hit, but that was it. So really good stuff from us there. And coming into double elixir, I'm gonna go probably for, let's go for an Expo now. As soon as we hit double elixir, we go for the Tesla. Let's go for an Ice Golem to tank all of this. Oh, good Dark Goblin from our opponent. Let's log this back. Try to cycle back to another log. Expo lock on for me. Not quite. Actually, does get a couple hits. Let's go for another Expo though. Ice Golem in front. And then let's split these Evo Archers. Get our Evo Tesla ready. Here we go, Evo Tesla. Come on, help me. Dang, bro. That Dark Goblin Evo really clutched up for our opponent here, unfortunately. And you just gotta be a bit careful. I'm gonna log, and then honestly, I can Ice Golem this. Okay, I thought he actually played it a little off to the side. He didn't. Let's go for the Expo with the, oh, good Dark Goblin. That's tough, bro. He's getting those Dark Goblins off in very good spots. Oh, those archers are still up, though. Look at those archers doing a ton, getting a ton of value. I'm actually gonna fireball these Dark Goblins now because they're actually getting just way too much value. I'm gonna go for a defensive Tesla in the middle here. We'll go for our log. Skeletons. Shit up with the wall breakers. Actually didn't really do a whole lot at all. He might try to cycle to another Goblin barrel here, so we'll cycle back to our log. And it's getting to the point where I might honestly just have to try and defend like the rest of the game, basically. Unless we can maybe get another Expo down. We do have an Evo Archer available to us over there, so let's try and use it. Come on, Expo. We've got the Evo Tesla coming in here. Let's get that down. Got the log. Oh, come on. Freaking Dark Goblin is killing me. It's absolutely killing me. Still got the Evo Tesla up, though. We've got another Tesla I can throw down. Log on the Goblin barrel. This is a crazy game, guys. Actually, a freaking insane game. There we go. Finally catching the Dark Goblin. Oh, jeez. Tesla. Come on. There we go. Expo could get locked on here if we are able to support it. There we go. Expo's locked. That might be the game right there. Expo is indeed locked. We'll go for an Evo Tesla here to protect, but that's the game. Let's go, boys. Expo cycle. Some of you guys might think it's brain dead. Some of you guys may agree with me in saying that it is very skillful, but the reason I think it's skillful is because I think, like I said, one mistake can honestly just make you lose the game if you don't play correctly. If maybe you miss a log, maybe you screw up a defense against a Lava Hound or something, whatever. You just lose the game. So, yeah, fun deck. Pretty ratty to use, but we're moving into 2018, so let's do it. Up next for 2018, guys, we've got Classic Hog 2.6. Now, it's actually interesting because the Ice Golem was added late 2016, so technically this deck could have been created in 2016. However, it was not prominent until 2018. This deck was very, very solid, and obviously because of how low cycle it is, it does require very precise decision making and very precise defense. So we're gonna try and get into this, get it up with it. Looks like we're up against a former top 10,000, but we are currently a top, I think, 6,000. I'll have to double check, but yeah, man, I reached Ultimate Champion the other day, so it's pretty cool to see the number next to your name and like show you your ranking in the world. It's pretty cool, but let's go for our Ice Golem to tank this Bandito. And then we're just honestly gonna go for a Hog behind it. He might go Pekka here if he's got some kind of bridge spam. Oh, he's got Boss Bandit. Okay, Hog gets us 2 hits, which is freaking lovely. Let's do Skellies, and then we'll go for the Musketeer. Luckily, that Boss Bandit's going crazy on the skeletons, and oh my god, perfect Ice Golem to defend this Boss Bandit. Let's get it, hit the Ice Spirit, and then the Muskie can finish it off. Good defending from us so far here. I was gonna have to do something about the Musketeer. I'm actually gonna go for a Hog Rider here to bring this ghost back. That was a horrible snowball. Now we can surround. Oh jeez, that was actually, you know what, that's perfect skeletons. I thought I screwed up the skellies there, but we did good. I'm actually gonna do a cannon in a weird placement, kind of like this. Okay, I was trying to do it so that I could prevent the dash, but oh good god, I screwed that up. It's so badly. That was horrible. Oh well, we take some very unnecessary bandit damage, and I just tried to get a little bit too fancy. I'm actually going to use this Musketeer Evo on this Boss Bandit. Boom, boom, boom. Takes it down to half health, which I'm actually very okay with. Goes for the ability, kind of a weird ability from our opponent here. Let's just go in with the Hog. He goes for a Ram Rider. Very questionable. Honestly, the Executioner evolution, though, is going to melt that Hog. Still gets a hit at least. But we got a little bit of a defense to go to try and get down and done here. Let's log all this back. He does get a lightning down, which is okay. We're just going to go for another Hog. He doesn't really have a fantastic answer for it. Obviously, the Boss Bandit is going to do well. He has to Evo Snowball, though. Is that Hog going to get a hit still? No, of course not. Okay, let's honestly Ice Golem like that. It's going to kite the Boss Bandit for us. He's probably going to do an ability. Ice Spear, I gotta make sure this exit does not hit my tower. That Boss Bandit is going to, though. That's just unfortunate. We'll Ice Golem for this ghost. That's actually a cheeky little Ram Rider there. Still, Hog is gonna get onto the tower. I'm actually gonna go for another Hog here to distract that bandit. I'm gonna go Evo Cannon. Oh my god, look at this Hog Rider getting us a ton of damage. Let's use our Evo Muskie to snipe down everything over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this Boss Bandit. Oh my god, Cannon, please, God. Please, please, please. Okay, Cannon goes down in time. I think we messed up. Ice Spirit hopefully saves me. Please, God. He just needs a lightning. Oh, we had it. Oh, dude, we had it. We were so close. Alright, let's lock in. We're not losing again with Hog 2.6. I'm not really much of a Hog Rider player. I've only started playing Hog like this past season with Hog EQ, so I'm not really used to 2.6 at all. I've never really actually properly used it, so yeah. Oh, of course, we're up against some log bait goofball. Oh my days, of course. Terrible start. You just got a bunch of damage. Let's try and get a counter push at least with the Hog Rider. I'm honestly just gonna fireball this cannon, hope that we can get some damage with the Dagger Duchess low, but of course we can't. Oh boy, this is gonna be an annoying one as well, isn't it? I'm gonna honestly, this guy doesn't have like the best counters for Hog Rider though, so we gotta try and take. Well, he's got a cannon, which is actually kind of a good counter, and unfortunately, we don't have the Earthquake. So what I'm gonna have to try and do is get to my Evo Musketeer, so that we can try and snipe down this cannon. So let's start a muskie in the back here. Oh my god, Princess is the bridge. Bro, log bait is getting so boring, man. I play log bait so often. Let's just go for a hog here. Hope for the muskie can help take out the cannon. Nah, not really gonna do a whole lot, is it? Ice Golem. I need to go for another musketeer, or else that Dark Goblin's gonna get a bunch of damage. Okay, I really don't like this start from us. In fact, I hate this start. But, yeah, it is what it is. He just kind of starting handed us. Oh, dude, I gotta start anticipating these freaking princesses. Okay, we have that cannon to bridge at the very least. We might be able to use that to our advantage a little bit. Oh, dude, watch this. We're gonna go hog. We're gonna go Evo Musketeer to snipe down the hog. Boom. Let's go. Get in there. Nice. It takes out the Ice Spirit as well. And the freaking Evo Valkyrie, bro. Okay, maybe we can cycle to another hog rider, though. Oh my god. That's actually perfect. This muskie is still alive. There we go. Let's Evo Cannon up high to try and take out a bunch of that stuff. That's big. Big Evo Cannon. We're starting to outcycle him now. That hog rider just got us so much damage. That's actually so nice. Going for another hog while the dagger is still recovering. I'm honestly, that's a big fireball for us there, taking out the dart and the princess. And look at that musketeer raining havoc. That is what I'm talking about, bro. We just had to get our cycle right. That Evo Muskie came in super clutch. That's what I'm talking about. On to 2019. Let's go. Huge comeback for 2019, guys. We've got a very early version of minor poison control with the wall breakers that were actually released in 2019. I don't know if you're sensing a theme here with a lot of these decks I'm using, but they're all very cheap cycle decks that require very precise interactions and positioning with your decks and cards that you play. So yeah, a lot of the decks, I won't say they're very similar, but they're all very, very cyclable, and it's kind of for a reason. So he goes for an Ice Spirit here, Yuri Alpha. So our opponent, let's just go for some minor bats, I guess. I don't know, see what Buddy's playing. And okay, this might be classic log bait. I'm not really too sure yet. I'm not going to use my log though, for sure. Ice Spirit on those Spear Goblins. Okay, we'll definitely need to go for the log here, obviously. Come on, Skeleton, hit it. Nice, the Skeleton hitting the princess for me. Let's go for minor wall breakers here. See if he goes for the Goblin King. Oh wow, he isn't able to defend those wall breakers, so we get some pretty good damage there. I'm actually just gonna go for the bats on the princess here, and then go for our knights on his knight, obviously. And let's see what Yuri Alpha goes for. It looks like classic log bait we're up against. Ice Spirit. I'm gonna actually go wall breakers here to distract a little bit, and then we'll go for our minor. He's gonna have to use a freaking Inferno Tower for our wall breakers, so that's gonna be really good minor chip damage for us there. Beautiful stuff. Minor's gonna get a ton of damage for us. And look at that, I got us so much damage, bro. That princess, dude, I hate the princess so much. Let's go for our wall breakers now. Let's see, is he gonna go for the Inferno Tower? Oh my god, no, he actually doesn't. Wait, what? What happened? He goes for the Evo Knight now. Okay, I'm actually gonna log here. I don't really want to, but let's get the Knight up high. And he is gonna go for the Evo Barrel here. Let's go for the minor on the other side with those Evo Bats. Nice, I'll even poison as well, because he's probably gonna play something else into that. And there we go, that's that tower gone. Yes, okay, good. We got the tower gone. We do have our login cycle. Let's go for the wall breakers. This guy may just give up here, honestly. It doesn't look like he hasn't played anything in a little bit, so it looks like he's given up. And there we go. We've gotten a win with the 2019 deck here. You love to see it. We'll just keep throwing crap at his tower until it goes down, but very nice. 2020, here we come, baby. 3 crown this is my main deck. For those of you who don't know, this is the deck I've ran for literally years, and I believe 2020 was the year this variant of this Mortar deck was popularized. That's a tough word to say, but yeah, I was thinking of maybe using a different version of Mortar, like some kind of Mortar cycle deck, but I felt like I had to stay true to my guns. This is basically when I picked up this deck. I do genuinely believe it requires some skill to play, so yeah, we're gonna hop into the challenge to see if we can get a dub with it. And man, I love Mortar so much. It's like I said, this is my main deck, so if I lose to this goofball Daniel, who's spelling his name with a 4 and a 1, I'm gonna be a little bit upset, and it looks like we're up against some kind of log bait here. So we should hopefully be able to deal with it. I honestly like this deck against log bait. I probably should have Goblin ganged onto that Dark Goblin. Took a little bit of too much damage there. But let's just go in with the Mortar. Let's go for a Knight in front to tank. And nice, we do catch the cannon. And we're actually just going to go for a Skeleton Barrel as well, because our Mortar... dang. Okay, actually Skelly Barrel takes out the Dark Goblin, I believe. No, not quite. We're just going to keep on defending this Mortar, though, because I don't think he's going to have a ton of elixir here to defend this gang. And there we go. Mortar should get a hit here, or not. We're just going to take its sweet time, I guess, but... Okay, this guy's got some kind of weird log bait for sure. It's got the Musketeer in it, though, so this is definitely weird. I don't know what kind of variant this is, but yeah, let's see. Like I said, I like playing against log bait most of the time. Although he's got Ice Golem, like what is this guy's deck? Maybe this isn't log bait. Let's go for another Mortar. Knight in front to get the cannon again. Oh my god, lovely. Spear Goblins hopefully to take out this darts. And it is going to. Let's go. I'm actually going to fireball this Ice Golem and this Musketeer. Oh, I was hoping that the Mortar would splash the Muskie there, but it's not going to be able to, unfortunately. Let's just go for a Skeleton Barrel. His cannon is his best counter for that, and his Dark Goblin as well, so he'll probably have to log here. Yes, he does indeed. But, let's go. Musketeer will start up a little slower push here with the Mortar. And there we go, Mortar, Evo Knight as well in front. What do you got, big boy? Goes Evo Cannon. I'm really not too sure what the hell this guy is running as his win condition. I haven't seen one yet as far as I'm aware, but let's go. That could be some good damage there. There we go, Musketeer and Spear Goblins getting a little bit of damage for us. Knight not quite getting a hit for us, but it's okay. We've got the Musketeer. Now we're starting to outcycle him. We've got another Muskie to defend this Mortar. Oh my god, he screwed up that Ice Golem. Got the Knight in front here to tank for the Mortar. That Mortar's getting at least 2 hits. There we go. We'll go Goblin Gang on the Dark Gob. Let's go for a Skeleton Barrel. This guy's in a little bit of trouble here. He's not able to keep up with our cycle, and honestly, like I said, I haven't seen a win condition out of this guy, so I'm not really too sure what he's playing. Maybe we'll see it here. Maybe it's like some kind of weird rocket cycle or something. I don't know. Musketeer gets a hit again. We'll go Mortar. We'll go Goblin Gang. And that's locked on. Oh my days. This guy, again, no clue what he's playing, but we do just get the dub off the Mortar right there. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this guy's deck. Does he have a hog in there or something? What is this guy using? Oh my god, it's just straight up no win condition. Okay, he's got Dark Goblin, Ice Golem. This is literally Hog 2.6, but it's a Hog Rider it's a Dark Goblin instead of a Hog Rider. I don't know what kind of reefer that guy was smoking, but I'll take the win. On to 2021, baby. For 2021, guys, we've got classic Pekka bridge spam. A lot of you guys might think this was a very no-skill deck at the time. However, I think the Magic Archer version of this deck did require some skill. Like, I think the Magic Archer in general is a little overrated on how high skill of a card it really is, but it does require some knowledge of some lineups to get some extra damage on the tower with the Magic Archer in your deck. Plus, I think the Relentless Pressure of this deck, like, you kind of have to know when to certain times, and so Miguelo, hopefully, we can put that to the test here against him and his, Black Force clan here. Let's just cycle a cheeky Royal Ghost, and oh boy, we're up against the Witch. Honestly, I'm gonna go for a Pekka here. He's using his little prince and his Witch here. I won't be surprised if he goes opposite lane with something, but let's go. Honestly, I'm gonna go for a Magic Archer like this to try and take out that little prince behind. Nice. Okay, Magic Archer is doing okay. Hopefully, he can take out the Witch nicely. I'm actually gonna throw a Bandit on that Witch, and then we're gonna poison down the Flying Machine. Maybe it catches some like skeletons or something. No, it's gonna catch it's not gonna catch anything. Lumberjack's gonna go down. Ghost to take out the L-Jack, and there we go. He's gonna have to respond to that. So not a terrible start. He has to respond with a Berserker. I might go for Battle Ram here. First Battle Ram of the game. Berserker just took a little piece of it on its way out, and there we go. Actually got a connection there. Okay, this is a little bit scary, but we do have the Evo Pekka here to take out this Rune Giant. What the heck is this guy's deck, by the way? Evo Witch, Rune Giant. Dude, the Pekka just got slayed. Holy crap. Okay, this is actually terrifying. Bandit. Oh, I think my tower is gone. Oh, actually, no, it isn't. Okay, thank God the E-Wiz actually really saved me there. Go for a Royal Ghost. Terrible Lumberjack from our opponent here. Not too sure what he's thinking about doing that, but I could go for maybe a Magic. No, we're not going to go for a Magic Archer. I'm not too sure what this guy's spells are, so let's go. You know what? We're going to go Battle Ram and the Bandit in the other lane. He lightnings. Oh my God, this is where we start to spam the crap out of him with absolutely everything because of that crazy lightning. And there we go, Ghost. I could have Magic Archered there on the Berserker, but we'll chill for a sec. Let's go Pekka in the back. I'm gonna go Magic Archer like this, which might take that out. I'm not too sure. Oh, dude. Oh, nice. Can we zap the Flying Machine away? We can. Nice. The Pekka's gonna take out basically everything over there. We got the Battle Ram coming in hot. Come on, Battle Ram. Battle Ram getting great damage. I'm gonna poison all of that down. Hopefully the Ghost can get onto the tower. Actually, we can get a Magic Archer on the tower here for a couple of damage. Magic Archer. He has to Witch, which he doesn't do in time. Let's just E-Wiz this and then go for another Ram. Let's go. Come on. We're starting to bring the pressure to him now. Go for our Bandit. I'm gonna poison this Flying Machine for sure. Maybe E-Wiz can get a hit. Let's go. Okay, let's go for a Ghost. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for a freaking Rune Giant, which is insane. Let's go for our Pekka. That Eva Witch is a little bit scary. I'm gonna set E-Wiz it. Go Magic Archer for that Flying Machine. You know what? Let's just go in with this Evo Pekka, honestly. If he's not gonna do anything to it, we'll zap the Lumberjack, hopefully getting me a heal up. Oh, not quite. He did go for a Witch there, though. Let's try and poison down whatever he plays. What was that log? Okay, him doing that misclick on the log just won us the game, and there we go. Bridge spam. You gotta be careful spending like a lightning or whatever against bridge spam because you get punished real fast. Real fast. That was a very close one. Let's move on, I think, to 2022 now. You guys are gonna kill me for this, but up next for 2022? Yes, 2022. We've got Expo Cycle again, but this time with the Rocket. I think this version of Expo honestly even requires more skill, and I think this deck was just very popular around this time. Expo was honestly very much always in the meta for whatever reason, and I think that this deck required some skill. Like maybe it's a controversial opinion, but I think Siege decks require skill, man. Maybe that's coming from a Siege player, and that's why I'm saying it, but I don't know, man. Call me crazy, but I genuinely believe that that is the case. So we're up against Dean Opa, and I think half the decks we've used in this video are actually siege decks. We've had a mortar deck, and this is the second time I'm using Expo. So yeah, I am being quite the rat in this video, but hey, we came here for an objective. Use the most skilled decks of every year, and that is what I'm trying my best to do. So this guy's going for a Fishman in the back. You guys can agree or disagree whether or not Siege can be considered a high skill deck, but hey, that's, oh my god, I thought I screwed up the archers very badly. Okay, what is this guy? This guy's gotta have some kind of RG deck, it looks like. Honestly, yeah, let's just go for a Tesla here. There's the RG. Okay, let's go for this. See if I can keep this Tesla taking out this RG, and we can. Beautiful defense from us. Is that Hunter gonna... Okay, the Hunter does hit the tower a little bit. Honestly, guys, I've got a pretty hard, like massive hard counter here in RG, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can try our best to actually get a dub. Let's go Expo over here. That's our first sighting of the Expo. And wow, he actually just kind of let it go, sorta. Not really. He went for a monk. And the monk is going to obliterate the Expo. Yeah, we have a massive hard counter here. I don't know how we're going to win this. We just need to, like, I think we're going to have to win this through rockets, honestly. Because God knows the Expo is not going to do very well against a monk or an RG. But you never know. Maybe we can get a Tesla here and Evo archers to shred through this RG. Yes, the archers are gonna dismantle the RG. Unfortunately, it gets a couple hits too many for me. But, oh, the Expo is going to target the monk, which you just hate to see. Can I maybe save this Expo? No, we can't. Oh, actually, we do get a little bit of damage. It's humble. It's a humble amount of damage we got there. Let's go for some more archers. We're gonna go for the Tesla. Man, this guy is not even good as well. He's just playing. He's got freaking rage in this RG deck, for crying out loud. Okay, let's go. Another Expo. He's obviously gonna monk. Yeah, there it is. He's even playing the monk in like such a dumb position. Might be able to save this Expo actually right here. Come on. Stay alive, Expo. Not quite. Not quite gonna stay alive. You know what? I'm gonna play a defensive Expo here and try to get some rockets going down onto his tower. So there we go. That's gonna take out the Hunter. He goes for the RG. Let's see if we can try and make this nice. Okay, the RG goes down. Let's get a rocket onto his tower here. And now he's gonna try and... Oh, I thought that clipped the fisherman there for a second. Let's kite this monk like this. Nice, we're able to kite it. Let's log the fisherman. I'll go for my Evo archers. Tesla. One of the Evo archers are still alive. Oh my days. That is just gorgeous. Dude, this has to be so aggravating to play against. Let's go for another rocket here. And we've got our Evo Tesla to help us out. Oh no, dude, the Evo archer just carried so hard on defense there. Let's see if I can keep this Tesla up for a little longer. Oh my god, dude, look at this defense. This guy's gotta be so mad playing against basically rocket cycle right now. Look at the freaking Hunter getting kited. Oh my god. All of that just got kited to the other lane. Let's do archers. Skeletons. I'm not sure what that ability was from the monk. Ice Spirit. I don't think I need to do anything to the other side there. Let's get another rocket down. I'm gonna go defensive Expo. Log. Oh my god, guys, this is... If we can basically win off of Expo or rocket cycle, that would be pretty insane. Let's log everything back. And the monk is still up, but the Tesla is gonna be really good against that. We'll go Evo archers here. Oh my god, we actually just basically won with rocket cycle. I feel so bad for that one, but honestly, boys, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You truly do gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna have to Magic Archer and Tornado to hopefully get some lineups with this Magic Archer. And yeah, I think this is a pretty high skill deck. Honestly, I feel like the Goblin Drill in general takes a lot of skill to use. Like, there's certain mechanics with the Goblin Drill that not everybody can grasp, honestly. Okay, he's gonna show me 2 spirits. A Magic Archer in the middle. I don't think that's actually gonna take care of both of the wall breakers, but it is what it is. We'll go for our own wall breakers like so. And oh my god, he's got Cannoneer, which I literally just realized. Let's go for our Knight and the Goblin Drill. I'm not too sure what the hell this kind of deck this guy is using, but that drill might get us some damage. I should have used the Snowball in this deck, by the way. Forgot to throw that in instead of the log, it looks like. But oh well. Mighty Miner on Mighty Miner action. And then, what do we go for? The issue is I don't really have anything amazing to deal with these wall breakers. So actually Tornado is actually going to be perfect in this situation. Let's go for our own wall breakers. He cycles a couple spirits here. This guy's got like such a, oh my days. I actually think I just gotta leave that wall breaker on the left, honestly, as much as I did not want to. But let's go in with our Knight, and then maybe our Magic Archer over here. Yes, can I snipe that Dark Goblin? No, not quite. That's a really bad Magic Archer, but at least we got a bunch of Goblin Drill damage. And at least it does kill the Dark Goblin, thank Christ, okay? That would have been very painful if I hadn't. Okay, this guy's really trying to pressure me badly, but honestly, Tornado and Log, I'm very happy with having 2 small spells in this deck. Let's go for some Split Lane Evo Wall Breakers and see what he goes for. Dark Goblin. Dude, the Cannoneer is actually just devastating to go up against when playing a deck like this. Let's go Mighty Miner on that. I'm gonna go for a Goblin Drill. And this could be some massive damage, maybe even a Magic Archer here to line up onto the tower. Oh, not really. Not quite. Let's get a log down. Might regret that later. Where's your wall breakers? There they are. We're gonna Tornado. We're gonna throw a Knight. And honestly, Fireball into this Dark Goblin. No way that wall breaker still got through, bro. I'm gonna wait for that bush to. Okay, never mind. Dude, he's starting to really come in with the heat here. Yikes. Dude, oh my days. Honestly, let's bomb here to just get this bush out of its, well, its bush. And then, no wait, okay, Magic Archer's dead. Let's go for a drill. Well, actually, Magic Archer's not dead. Can I line this up, maybe? No, that was terrible. Okay, still damage, though. That's definitely still damage. Let's go Magic Archer. I'm just gonna leave the Dark Goblin. And let's go for a Knight here. Gotta be careful of his wall breakers that are coming. He honestly has not really any good answers for my Goblin Drill, so we're just gonna take advantage as much as we can with that. Let's Tornado everything in front. Hopefully get this Magic Archer to line up on the tower. Come on, Magic Archer. Come on, nice. So close, bro. Fireball. Log. Oh, that's a freaking juicy log right there. And let's go with our Evo breakers. That might end the game for us here. And it does. Let's go, man. Let's go. That was a very cheeky deck we were up against, but we were able to get it done. This guy finds it amusing. But let's go, man. 2023 is over. We're on to 2024 now, and this one's going to be a fun one. Up next, guys, we've got particularly Riley's Hog Earthquake deck from 2024, or last year. This is a pretty nasty combination. I mean, nowadays you kind of see the Goblin Nut in place of the Tesla, and a couple other different cards are mixed up there, here and there, but Hog EQ, I think this requires a lot of skill, especially in, like, the last couple of metas that we've seen. Wow, it was an unfortunate log. In the last couple of metas that we've seen, and honestly, some people really hate to go up. Oh, that's a huge Earthquake right there for us. Let's do this and this. Wow, he's got like some weird like cycle like bait deck. That's hilarious. Well, let's just go Fire Spirit Hog Rider. Oh dude, the Hog Rider's going in hot. Unfortunately, I don't have the elixir for an Earthquake, but it is what it is. He's already, I believe, to his Evo barrel, so we definitely have to be careful about that. So, let's see that. There it is. Well, actually, Firecracker, the real one, and then Log, the fake one, because that's where he got most of his damage anyway, and we're going to make him think we're coming in for a Hog. Hopefully he places his cannon. Doesn't look like he's going to. Doesn't fall for it. So he just gets his King Tower up. That's tough, but you know what? Now we'll go in for the Hog. We'll go for the Earthquake here. Come on. Oh, places it out of range of the EQ, and he gives me a little thumbs up. Okay, little bro. I didn't want to log there, but it is what it is. Firecracker actually usually counters it if you place it correctly. Look at that. Look at that Firecracker. So we get it done. Get the Firecracker down to take out the barrel, and okay, now we've kind of reset a little bit. Let's go Hog again. I'm gonna try and catch this cannon this time. Damn, bro, I gotta stop. I don't know what it is with me and not being able to place the Earthquakes. I would have been able to catch the Earthquake or the cannon there if I actually properly placed the Earthquake there, but oh well. We'll log back this barrel. I was about to say this DG for the Dark Goblin. My god, this is a nasty freaking cycle bait deck, bro. We'll go for the Hog, of course. Go for the Earthquake, of course. Takes the cannon out. Very good. There we go. This is gonna be good damage. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, man. Let's just go for a Tesla in the middle. And that's a very deep barrel, looks like. Hog. Earthquake. There we go, that catches the cannon and the Dark Goblin, so that's actually going to get us some great value. He has to use a lot more elixir than he wanted to there. Dang, I don't have my log and cycle, so that, wow, he's going to kill my freaking Firecracker, unfortunately, but we've got the Knight coming in, we've got honestly a couple more Earthquakes and I win the game, so I'm not really too scared about actually like maybe having to Earthquake cycle down. Evo Tesla will take out everything there, so that's good. We can maybe get to another Hog Rider. Earthquake just takes out the cannon. We're kind of outcycling. We're massively outcycling. I need to get. Okay, I'm cool. Honestly, oh my god, my screen goes black. I can see it in my peripheral vision. Hog Rider. I think like another couple Earthquakes and we just win here. But yeah, dude, that guy. Oh, actually, the Earthquake wins us the game. There we go. Okay, we just had to have Earthquake cycle him down. But yeah, that was pretty disgusting. That guy's deck is some really gross log bait deck with just a bunch of cycle cards. We've got one more year. What do I think the most high skill deck is this year? Well, we've got Royal Recruits. I think this deck takes a ton of skill to play and is very, very insane in the meta. You really thought I was going to use Recruits in a high skill deck video? You're a moron. And we're actually going to be playing Minor Balloon. I'm kidding, you're not a moron. We're playing Minor Balloon anyways. We got the Evo Falcon, the Evo Musketeer, the Minor, the Balloon. This might be a bit of a surprising deck choice for some of you. However, I think Minor Balloon is really high up in the meta. I don't think this can be used by any just average Joe. I mean, it's got great defense because I mean the Falcon, the Muskie inherently, and the Inferno Tower are all inherently very good defense. However, I think the combination of Minor Balloon is a little bit hard for newer players to actually grasp. You can't just throw the Minor and the Balloon and expect you to take their opponent's tower. You have to be it's a little bit more nuanced than that, and hopefully I can show off why I think this is a pretty high skill deck to actually try and use. And oh boy, against Archer Queen, this is going to be a tough one, guys. I can't lie. This is going to be a tough one. Archer Queen is basically a hard counter to this, and so we're gonna try our best to get this done. But Inferno Tower is actually a very huge hard counter to his deck as well. So, you know what? We've got two very different decks that we're playing. And yeah, he's trying to cycle, I guess, to another hog. Okay, yeah, he does go in for it there. We'll go for our skellies and our musketeer. He gets one hit, but this is gonna be a tough one. It's a hog cycle. You know what? We're just gonna go for the ice golem and the balloon in the other lane, honestly, because I don't think he has very much air defense, and he screwed up his cannon as well. So that's okay. Apparently, he didn't screw up his cannon, I guess. That sucks. The balloon still might get a hit for us though, unless he has a tornado. I'm gonna Valkyrie these wall breakers. I did that way too late, and so he's gonna get a bunch of damage. You gotta be kidding me, man. That was really bad from us. Go for a miner on his tower. Dude, that freaking hog is gonna get him so much damage, but you know what? Getting a lot of chip on his tower here from the miner. But yeah, man, we've gotta start locking in. We have not got off to a good start. Wall breakers, hog rider. It's not a combination you see every day, so let's go for a musketeer in the back. I wonder if this guy has like a fireball or a rocket or something. I'm really not too sure. I'm not familiar with the deck that this guy is using. Let's go ice golem. Okay, let's Inferno Tower. He got an earthquake. Okay, miner here. Muskie. Oh, come on, Muskie. Oh, dude, Evo Musketeer on this cannon. Boom. Snipe the wall. Okay, or not. Don't snipe the wall breakers. Don't worry about it. Let's go for our balloon here. He might come in on the other side with something. Oh, dude, the Evo Muskie. Look at that Evo Musketeer. Are you kidding me? Okay, snowball. Let's miner as well. Get a little bit more chip. Balloon. Come on, get in there and get a hit. Get in there and get a hit. Oh, so close. We got the Evo Valkyrie, though. That is going to bring back that hog. Come on. Nice. Oh my god, the freaking Evo Valkyrie just destroyed. Oh my god, and now we've got a really nice push. Muskie's gonna take out the cannon. Oh, that might be the game right there. Come on, balloon. Come on, balloon. Let's go. That's the game. And let's go even against a very good air defense in the Archer Queen and a cannon which can pull the balloon around. Still able to get the dub, and I think, honestly, like I said, I think it's a pretty high skill deck. I mean, it's got great defense, but I mean, he had some pretty good defense and attack as well, and we were able to get her done. But either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed that very fun video using the highest skill deck from every single year. If you enjoyed it,